Hey, this is Steven with StevensGuitarLessons.com. I recently had some work done on a couple of my instruments. There was some things that were starting to wear out that needed to be addressed, and also some improvements that I wanted to make, and some overall changes in a couple of ways. But wanted to make a couple of videos and highlight the instruments and the work that was done, and give a little shout out to Neil from Atlanta Custom Music. He's the guy that did the work. He's worked on a few instruments of mine over the years and always done very excellent work. I've always been very pleased. So I'm going to have his info in the description area down below the video. So be sure to check that out if you want to have him do anything for any of your instruments or any of your gear. But this will be the first of it, of the videos. This one's going to focus on my SG. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the instrument and then about the work, and then I'll put it through its paces and we'll see what we've got. But as I have been getting some things addressed on this instrument recently, I've learned a lot about it, done a lot of research. If anybody in watching this is familiar with Gibsons and trying to date when the instrument was made, when it was manufactured, it could be tricky with a lot of conflicting information for serial numbers and when things were utilized in the manufacturing process, etc., etc. Sometimes it can be fairly easy to do, sometimes it can be a little tricky. This one has proven to be difficult to totally pin down. Judging just by the serial number, it's either 68, probably middle of the year, or 70, 71, or 72. And I don't know if they didn't have a lot of chronology in 70, 71, 72 when they were reusing some of those, the serial number range that this one was in. So I don't know if I could place it with in the number series like I feel more comfortable doing in the 68 year, because they used a particular range during that year. And this one's right about in the middle of that range. So, but I don't think it's a 68. So, because of a handful of other things, it's clearly a three-piece neck. I don't think they were doing that. I forget, it's 70, 71 or something like that when they started using it. It's an SG Special, is what I've been able to find too. That's the dot in fret numbers, or fret indicators rather, are the kind of the hallmark of the SG Special, or melody maker, like this here. But the standards and customs generally had block inlay. So the dots tell me it's an SG Special. It looks like the tuners, when I got it, were replacement. It looks like it had strip tuners on it, but that was, as far as I can tell, only done in '69 on the Specials. But there's some other things that don't look very '69 with this. There's on the back of the neck what's called I think it's a volute or something like that, is the pronunciation of it. It's a little bump on the back of the neck between the headstock and where the neck joins up to reinforce the neck. They had some apparently warranty repair issues that were frequent, so they started carving that extra piece of wood in there apparently in '69, but they started, from what I've been able to understand, they started small and got to a fairly substantial size. This one is fairly substantial. I've seen others from the '70s that seem to be as substantial as this. So I don't think this was '69, or if it was early '69, but again, I think it was probably not, because the bevels on the face of it, this is a '66 Melody Maker, which had the same body style. And for most of when they made this SG body shape, Gibson was doing these very defined bevels on the cutaways, on the insides of the cutaways, and a really deep, substantial, visible bevel up on top. And they kind of backed off the bevels from what I'm able to understand, what I'm able to read about in like 71, 72, they they did this more flat face around the inside of the cutaways. There's a little bit of a soft bevel, but it's nowhere near as pronounced as that. But they apparently only did that for a brief time, and then again in the late 70s, like 78, 79, something like that. So that tends to make me think, well, okay, 70, 71, 72, best I can tell in 71, and not really anything outside of 71, the SG Special had a dot on first fret. And I'm not sure if that year the standards had the block on first fret or not, but the SG Specials that I can find have that, that are 71, have that dot. So this not having that dot kind of tells me it's not 71, but then again, I'm not sure, because there were several of the things that, from what I was reading, kind of conflicted. It was like, well, then this must be this year, and then it would be, I'd look at something else, and it would lead me to think that it's supposed to be this other year. So not totally certain, but my guess is 72, maybe 71. But I had these pickups in another guitar. These are Gibson PAFs, 57 PAFs, and they were in another guitar, and I wanted them in this guitar, and the pickups that were in this guitar swapped into the other. This also needed a fret job because it was pretty worn down, definitely needing to be addressed, and it wasn't playing as well. So I had that taken care of, and now we're gonna check it out and see what it's like. So first playing through a little Vox Pathfinder, a little solid state amp, just clean. So we'll hear a pretty uncolored representation of it. So we've got the frets feel very it's very evenly tonally balanced and intonated very nicely as well. So so far so good. I do like these pickups a lot as well. They seem like more SG pickups. They seem like they've got a good edge to them too. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I'm gonna try it through my Fender Blues Junior on that bridge pickup. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's got the sound I would expect from an SG. Yeah, very nice, very dynamic. I can. Might sound even better going clean like that with the solid state. Yeah, it's very warm and responsive through there. Let me hear what it sounds like with some heavy distortion on it. Yeah, that sounds and plays pretty awesome. So very, very pleased with this. Thanks a lot, Neil. I definitely appreciate the work and the improvements to the instrument. So I'm gonna have other videos showcasing some of the other work that he's done. We're gonna see what else what else we can come up with. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks.